All right, wrapping up media here at Colorado, coming into this Arizona State game. Arizona State, top 25 team again as well.
Sure
coming
are.
into this matchup. The Buffs with another chance to knock off a ranked team. Let's just talk about Gavin Mueller. That's the big news right now. He decommits from Colorado yesterday. He ends up flipping to Miami. The smoke was there. It was obvious, a bunch of offers from Alabama, Miami. I actually read the article circling the parking lot down here earlier, him talking about, just it really wasn't anything Colorado did. He just fell in love with Miami, like the palm trees. Like family goes there for vacation. He also mentioned, just very appreciative for Coach Bartolone and the staff that recruited him. He said that's why he stayed committed so long. So it's unfortunate. It's how it works, though.
It'd be like that sometimes. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. If you know a movie that's from, comment it down below. But that's just the reality of the situation nowadays in high school recruiting. And I don't blame the kid, right? Especially when a Miami program has a lot of recruiting momentum right now. I think Gavin is one of 5 flip commitments that Miami has gotten just over the last month or so. So they're just on fire on the recruiting trail right now. But as it relates to Colorado, I thought it was interesting that yesterday, a few hours before that news broke, Coach Prime made it a point to give Zach Atkins, Colorado tight end, some love. It was a question I asked him about how they could be better on first down, which is something that he really harped on yesterday. And he talked about being creative. And in that answer, he talked about the fact that this team has a really talented tight end. A tight end is Zach Atkins who has pro ability. Coach Prime sees pro ability. He said this kid can really play. So you obviously have Zach coming back next year as well. And then, you have a 2027 tight end recruit visiting Colorado this weekend for the Arizona State game, Landon Wolny. I believe a 4-star, a really good player.
The staff has been recruiting him for 3 years at this point.
Really good player, and honestly, very similar specs to Gavin Mueller, kind of that 6'5", route running, but still physical type of player. So I very much trust Brett Bartolone to get another dog in that room. And don't forget that they just brought in a couple of dogs in that tight end room in this 2025 class as well. Zayne, Desouza, Corbin, Laisure, who I've seen popped off a little bit in practice as well. So it sucks to lose a talented guy like that, but we move.
The guy I think has broken into the top 100 of recruits for the class.
I think I saw now he's number 1 player in the state.
And yes, was it Illinois? I think.
Of course. Yeah.
So
they play good football in Illinois, in case y'all didn't know.
So it's tough. It is what it is. Also, signing day is a week and a half away. We'll see if there's any other potential flips or he makes a decision as well. Never say never in this day and age when it comes to recruiting. Let's talk about what happened today. Press conferences. We had JB, we had Zarian McGill, Ivan Yates. JB revealed the 3 keys to the game from Coach Prime.
Yes, sir. According to Coach Prime, the 3 keys to victory over a top 25 Arizona State team this weekend. Number 1, stop the run. We know how important that is against a Jeff Sims, a running quarterback that Arizona State's going to deploy this weekend. Number 2, be physical. That kind of goes hand in hand with number 1. And number 3 kind of goes hand in hand with the first 2. Be relentless. You need to be a play from the snap to the whistle. That goes for all 3 levels of the defense, the linebackers included. And that's why Jeremiah Brown had spoke to him, because he goes, those 3 keys, that sounds like the key to every game for a linebacker. So it's going to be a big game for JB, the second level of his defense, because we know what Jeff Sims and this Arizona State offense is going to want to do on Saturday. They're going to want to run the football every chance they get. And it's up to Colorado to be physical, to be relentless, stop the run, and don't allow Arizona State and Jeff Sims' legs to win that game.
100%. It's clearly been an issue for this football team stopping the QB run. Jeff Sims, though, he's not going to have great memories of playing here, so you hope that you kind of invoke those memories.
He's going to be fired
on the
up.
Field.
He's going to be fired up to try to get his lick back.
Oh, he's going to want to try and get back because he was, it was bad.
Yes, it was.
It was bad last time he was here. Julian Lewis, Zarian McGill talked a bit about him, how he's been acting in the huddle, or at least just last week in his first start. Honestly, really didn't say much, and I think that just speaks to the maturity and just how Julian is just so natural at playing the position, being a quarterback, kind of owning a huddle. And it seems like someone like Zarian McGill, who's a JUCO, got the extra year of eligibility, super senior, he's seen a lot of college football. Exactly. And this true freshman comes in, so he's just been impressive and has fit right in with all the guys.
100%. This is par for the course for what we've heard from Juju Lewis after coming out of his first start against West Virginia, being on the road in that kind of raucous environment. Seems like none of the guys who were in the huddle with them felt a difference or felt panic or felt that he was pressured or was pressing in that moment. And that's exactly what you want, right? And like I said a few times after that game, man, if that was his floor, man, the ceiling is so crazy for that young man. And I love to see it. And everybody we've talked to, everybody who's been around Juju, like I said, has similar sentiments that this kid just has it. Yep. He's the natural. And I just can't wait to see what he does in front of the home crowd for his first start at Folsom Field on Saturday.
Ivan Yates, big matchup for the Colorado defensive backs this weekend with Jordyn Tyson. He has been dealing with an injury, but this is like the consensus just top receiver in this draft class coming up. I mean, it's really hard, I think, to put anyone over him at this point, even with the injuries. Of course, former Buff. Yep. Ivan Yates, I mean, didn't really share too much about the matchup. They know what they got coming into this one. Yep. You know, it's just going to be a task. We saw it out here, you know, at Folsom Field 3 years ago. This guy is just – and he's better now. He can take the top off of the defense, and he's just gotten bigger and better. So, big matchup for them. But, you know, big matchup in terms of the wide receivers on both sides. Omarion Miller, he mentioned, playing with that confidence as well.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's going to be fascinating, right? There are some really good receivers and cornerbacks in this game. I mean, Arizona State has one of the top corners in the Big 12. Preston Hodge leads the Big 12 in pass breakups.
Bro, he has like 12 pass breakups. Yes, I didn't realize he had that many.
Leads the Big 12 in pass breakups. And I think half of those have come over the last few weeks. So he's kind of turned it off second half of the season. But in terms of Ivan Yates, man, you don't want to see him too much in one-on-one situations on the island with Jordyn Tyson, but what an opportunity for him, right? Yeah. He was asked about his post-Colorado plans, and he goes, I'm trying to play in the next level. I'm trying to play in the league. Mm-hmm. And what an opportunity for him to get to go against what looks like the number one receiver in this 2026 NFL draft. And if you put on good tape against him after what he's done the last few weeks, that could really kind of propel potentially his career at the next level. So it's a great opportunity for him, the rest of that secondary for Colorado. And I'm excited to see how Jordyn Tyson does this weekend, right? And I'm excited to see the other side as well. Omarion Miller playing with confidence. That's, to me, the last piece because he has everything else, all the physical tools. He's out there playing with confidence, and I think it has a little bit to do with his quarterback. He knows he's got a guy who can feed him that rock whenever he needs it. So I love to see that.
Tons of storylines for this weekend's game. It's going to be very interesting. Big spot for both teams as well. We'll keep you covered here at DMVR. We'll see y'all soon.